Good morning workout with Lisa. Are you ready to transform your life? Now is the time to build your immune system, to get fit, to love yourself more, to learn how to exercise properly for your body type. Are you ready to learn proper nutrition, how to eat, when to eat, how much to eat? Are you in a rut? Are you ready to get out of that rut with Lisa in the morning? I am here to guide you, to educate you on everything you need to know to become the healthier and happier you. Good morning workout. Let's go. Okay, so what we're doing today is for the beginner. We're going to do some very gentle stretching and some very gentle poses. So I'm going to tell all of you a little secret, which he might not want me to share, but I'm going to anyway, because I usually do pretty much what I want, right? Okay, so Brian is pretty injured. He's had a couple of injuries, one with his shoulder, bicep, tricep. He's going through a lot of different injuries because one injury caused another injury that caused another injury, and now he's being very smart and not working out. He actually he's taken off how long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks he's taken off, and as you can see, he's very built. He works out like me 6 days a week, but he's being very smart. He's taking a rest and not making his injuries worse. The reason why I'm sharing this with all of you is because what we're going to do today is for any of you who have back injuries, shoulder injuries, knee, hips, lower back, mid back, upper back, whatever it is that you are going through and however you injured yourself, this will not hurt you. It's only going to help you, right? Anything else you want to?
No, yeah, you forgot to mention the main injury was the back.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah, definitely.
So it started with his back, and what happened was because his back was injured, he was favoring one side over the other. Would you say that's how you hurt your shoulder or your bicep?
Probably, yeah. Your body tries to compensate for it, and
Yeah.
it all gets tweaked out of place, right?
Exactly. So if you have one injury, be very careful because one injury could lead to multiple injuries. And make sure, even if you're not injured in any way, that you stretch, like what we were just talking about at the beginning of the video. Stretching is more important than the actual workout itself. So that's true, what you said. All right, so we're going to start. And of course, we're going to take long, deep breaths in, breathing in beautiful, positive energy. Exhaling out any negative energy. And go ahead and close your eyes. Breathe in again. Beautiful, positive energy. Exhale any negative energy. And on this time, go real slow and really visualize the beautiful, positive energy coming into your body, into your being. Exhaling out and letting go of any negative energy or feelings within yourself. Okay, perfect. So we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Your knees are bent. Your abs are tight. Now you always want to keep your abs tight, not because you're working out, but because of your posture. You want to stand tall, not like slouch over. So when your abs are tight, it's better. Okay, do we do back and forth or just forward? So let's do, make sure you do back, do forward, whatever feels good for you. If one doesn't feel good, then don't do it. Do the other one. You're going to be seeing a lot of people walking behind us, but that's because we are in a public place on this beautiful, beautiful water view. And there's a lot of people that are so active out here. So it like raises the energetic vibe, right? Yeah, it feels good. Okay, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be saying stuff too, but it's okay. All right, so now we're going to just bend the knees, relax your shoulders, and we're going to place an intention for today's practice. An intention, one word, one sentence, one paragraph, whatever it is you want to manifest into your life. So go ahead and think about that for a moment. Now, one word or sentence or paragraph of something you're letting go of, you're releasing, no longer serves your highest good. you want to surrender to, get rid of? What is it? So I'm going to keep mine very simple today. I am breathing in peace and I'm letting go of stress, okay? That's simple. But you can make it more specific to whatever it is you're going through. Okay, so one more time, close your eyes. Breathe in as deep as you can. Your beautiful intention, manifest it into reality. Exhale out whatever negative thought or feeling you're letting go of. Get rid of it. Let it go. Okay, so we're going to open our eyes. We're going to step back a little bit. Now here, we're on uneven ground here. So wherever you are, if you're at the beach or in the mountains watching us, be careful of your footing. I want you to cross your right over your left. And then you're going to step out a little bit so you can get better balance. Now the key here is you got to keep your abs tight for your balance. So your arms are up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep your abs tight. And bring your arms to the right, hips to the left. Now I want you to look down and relax your shoulders. Long, deep breaths. Exhale, go a little bit more. Deeper into the stretch. We got some music cranking in the background. That's good. One more breath. Reach, reach, reach. Okay, come back up. Now I'm going to stand a little closer to all of you so you can hear me. Brian will be back a little bit so you can see his full body. Okay, you're going to go to the left with your arms, hips, with your hips are pushing to the right. Yes. That's like a tongue twister there. Okay, deep breath. Exhale, go a little bit more into the stretch. Breathe. Look down, relax your shoulders. One more breath. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Okay, relax. Now, we're going to stretch the back a little bit. I just want to tell Brian and all of you, whatever does not feel good to your body, do not do it, including Mr. Brian, because I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, so anything I do, you modify it if you feel pain anywhere. Okay, knees bent, look up to the sky, to the ceiling, wherever you are. Close your eyes, just bring your arms back, chest out, and you're just stretching out your back. Deep breath. Exhale, and then here you're going to look down and round the back, bring your chin to your chest, bend your knees, round the back, and bring your pelvic forward. Hold that. Breathe in, exhale out. Okay, good. Shake it out. All right, let's take a sip of water. Water break, hydration, very important. Now, the truth is, I was about to choke on something, and I didn't want to start choking during this video, so I made you all drink water. I'm just keeping it real, people. All right, ready? Left over right. But you should stay hydrated. Drink all day long. Okay, left over right. Squeeze your inner thighs. Abs are tight. Arms up. Remember to step out a little bit so you're not like ankle to ankle. Step out, deep breath. Now we're going to bring our arms to the left, hips to the right. Look down, drop your shoulders, and breathe. Breathe. A little bit more. Okay, come back to the center. Deep breath, other side. Arms to the right, hips to the left, and hold here. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Drop your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, go deeper into the stretch. A little bit more. Get out of your comfort zone. Go a little bit deeper into that. Okay, good. Relax. Again, bring your arms back, knees bent, look up to the sky, ceiling, close your eyes. Once you look up, I'm saying look up because I want your chin up. Deep breath and then round your back, chin to chest. Drop your shoulders, bend your knees, hold it. And then bring your arms up to the center. Your feet are shoulder width apart, arms out to the right. Just stretch your waist here. Deep breath. Exhale. Center. Other side. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay, good. So now we're going to place our hands on our thighs. Bend the knees. Now we're going to very slowly go down as low as you can. Now, while he's going down, some of you are very, very tight, especially those bodybuilders out there who work out a lot and they don't stretch a lot. You're going to be so tight. So if you only come down halfway, that's fine. I don't care where you go down. Just keep your legs straight. Now, if you're more flexible, you can go all the way down to your feet or to the mat. And once you're in this position, I want you to bend one knee, bend the other knee, and just alternate the legs. Get more flexible here. And breathe. Remember, breathing is everything. Hold both legs straight. Drop your upper body. Come up, hands on your shins. Look out in front of you, flat back. Deep breath. Exhale. Bend the knees and slowly roll up. Roll up. Okay, good. So now we're going to stretch the upper body. So take your right arm out to the side. And you're going to go across your chest. Press against your arm. Here, your knees are bent, abs are tight. Take a long, deep breath. This is just for those of you who do not stretch a lot. From working your bis and tris is a really good stretch. You doing good, Brian?
Yeah, your shoulder's good too.
Yeah, it's a good stretch. Okay, other side. Isn't it beautiful out here? So peaceful. Wow, I love this. Long, deep breaths. Exhale. Make sure that your shoulder doesn't go up towards your ear. Relax your shoulder, knees bent. Okay, now we're going to take the right hand, and if this bothers your arm, be careful. We're going to pull the elbow in. Now, as you're pulling the elbow in, I want you to pull it behind your head and pull your head down. So I'm going to show you from the back. Your elbow's behind your head and you're pulling your head down. So now you're not only stretching your tricep, you're stretching your neck and your shoulders. Deep breath. Exhale and switch to the other arm. Pull it in, pull down. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay, good. Both arms down. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are bent. We're going to stretch out the neck and the traps. So for those of you who work out a lot of shoulders, traps, lats, back, chest, this is really good for that. So knees bent. Drop your head down, close your eyes, and roll your head slowly side to side. So you're going to inhale as you come up, exhale as you roll, very slow. Inhale up, exhale as you roll. Inhale up, exhale as you roll. Inhale, keep going. Nice and slow. Drop your shoulders far away from your ears. Couple more. Last one. Hold in the center. Now gently pull on the back of your head, bending your knees. Make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. Drop your shoulders. Long, deep breaths. Couple more. Now, as you pull your head down, round your back. So you're stretching your neck and your back. Okay, relax. So take a deep breath in, breathing in, exhaling out. Okay, the next stretch we're going to do is for the quads. So I'm going to step back here. Do you want to hold on to each other or just hold? No, really, or just hold by yourself? The quad stretch. Do we hold each other? Because if you hold my, yeah. All right, ready? It's easier like this. So we're holding on to each other, so it's so easy to do this. But if you don't want to hold on to each other, which we're not going to do in a second, then you're really going to work your abs a lot. So you're going to bend your knees, squeeze your abs, and then you're going to try to lift one arm up. Okay, and then you're going to squeeze the abs. So that is going to work your core while you're stretching the quads. Breathe. Yep, and if you fall out like that, you just come back into it and take a deep breath. One more. Okay, good. So now, since you're on that leg, stay on that leg. I'm going to do the right, he's going to do the left. You're going to bring your foot up, and all I want you to do is bend the back knee. So the other leg that's not up, you're going to bend. Now, with Brian, he's going to put his hand on his quadricep, the left hand, and slowly just roll it down. And you're going to stay there. Now, me, I'm going to grab my foot and keep my legs straight and flatten my back and get a really good stretch in the lower back and in the hamstring. And breathe. Long, deep breaths. Let your body go. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax everything. Deep breath. Okay, good. Now all we're going to do is switch legs and start with the hamstring stretch. So I'm going to do my left, Brian's going to do his right. Hold, remember, flat back, grab your toe, grab your shin, grab your quad. Whatever you do, try to keep your legs straight so that you're stretching your hamstring. Deep breath. Exhale. One more breath. Relax. Okay, slowly come up. Now we're going to do the other quadricep, so we'll probably do it without touching each other. So now, what's happening now, I just want to say something while he's relaxing. I get up very quickly and I must not have hydrated properly today because I almost fell over. Did you get dizzy when you just got up?
I usually get busy coming up anyway.
Yeah, I got extremely dizzy where I almost fell over and lightheaded. I had to stop for a second. So real quick, we're going to take a water break to make sure.
Warm out here.
Yeah, it is. Make sure that you stay hydrated. So for those of you watching, when you feel lightheaded like that, it doesn't mean you have a disease or you're dying or anything like that. We get lightheaded a lot because we work out a lot, we sweat a lot, we might not eat enough throughout the day, we might not drink enough even though we're like on it with the hydration and with the eating, but we do tend to get a little bit lightheaded when that happens. Make sure that your knees are bent because when you lock your legs out, you're not getting the proper blood flow from head to toe. So make sure you do that. Make sure you drink a lot of water, eat a lot of food. Any other input you want to give for that?
No.
Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm doing my left, you're doing your right. Okay, we're stretching out the quad. Ready? So knees bent, abs tight. Hold it there. And I almost fell over, not because I'm lightheaded, but I didn't squeeze my abs. So you want to really squeeze your abs properly. And we're going to hold it here and breathe. Long, deep breaths. Exhale. A couple more. Wow, you're so good at this. Yeah, I can't turn and look at you because I'll fall over. One more breath. Exhale. All right, good. So we are going to do a couple of yoga poses before we talk to all of you about something we want to share with all of you. Okay, we're going to start with a lunge. So let's all get to the top of our mat. And we're going to step back with the right leg. We're going to hold our hands in prayer position. And all we're going to do is go into a little lunge. And I'm going to pull this camera down just a drop so that you can see our feet. And make sure that you're sitting back and your knees are not going over your toes. Okay, now you're just going to squeeze the abs. Now for beginners, this is plenty for you to do. This is all you need to do. So we're going to go up and down 5 times, very slow. Here Here we go. Down, up, exhale. Down, up, exhale. Down, up. 2 more. 1 more. And up. Now, stay here. Go down just a drop. Now, for those of you who are intermediate and advanced, you can bring your arms up. You can get lower. You can get deeper into a lunge. You could hold it longer. There's so many ways to modify this. Okay, step back together. We'll step back a drop since we're both so tall. Deep breath. Exhale. Okay, switch legs. Step back with the left. Down. Now for Brian and I, this is pretty easy because we're both elite athletes, but since he's been injured, he hasn't worked out in a while. Go ahead, down and up, exhale. But for those of you who are beginner, this is not going to be that easy. Exhale when you come up. 2 more. 1 more. And now just hold it a little bit low. Hold it here, engage your core. Remember, if you're advanced, arms up. You can get down lower. Okay, together, and we're gonna step back a drop. Back 1, yeah, perfect. Okay, deep breath. Exhale. Now, I want you to step with your feet shoulder width apart. Bring your palms forward. Relax your arms, bend your knees. Everybody close your eyes. And I just want you to take a long, deep breath. Breathing in a good 4 to 5 seconds. Holding your breath. And exhaling out a good 7 to 8 seconds. Again, breathing in. Exhaling out. 1 more. Exhale. Okay, so we're gonna come up, yeah, we can come up a little bit. Now we're gonna do a warrior pose. For those of you who have never done it, hands in prayer position. We're gonna step back with the right foot. You're turning your right foot out. Your left foot is forward. Now we're gonna bring the left arm up, right arm back, go into a lunge, and we're gonna look straight ahead this way. So we're gonna take a deep breath and hold it there. So as you can see, Brian holding a beautiful warrior pose. Isn't he beautiful? Okay, but look at his knees. His knees are not going over his toes. He's not leaning all the way towards you guys. He's in the center and his core is tight. So now we're going to take the left hand to the left foot, right arm up to the sky or ceiling. Make sure that your left knee is still bent. You're going to take 1 deep breath. Exhale. Okay, come back to the center. Now the right hand goes on the right leg, left arm up to the sky or ceiling, and look up. And you're going to slowly let your right hand go down your leg. And then come back up. Straighten your legs, bring your feet straight ahead. Look straight ahead and just take a deep breath. Exhale. Okay, we're going to walk back to the center. Feet together. That was a warrior pose with the right foot. Now we're going to do the left leg. So you can put hands in prayer position. Step back with the left foot. Right arm up, left arm back. Hold that pose right there. And I'm going to look straight ahead over Brian's shoulder. Deep breath. Keep that core tight. Bring your right hand to your right foot. Left arm up. Breathe. Breath. Back to the center. Okay, left hand to left leg, right arm up. Hold it here. Slowly slide that left hand down the left leg. Breathing. Exhaling. 1 more. Back to the center. Okay, both feet forward. Straighten your legs. Stay here for a minute. Relax your arms. Long, deep breaths. Okay, then we're going to come back to the center. We're going to drink a sip of water. Look at that beautiful view behind us. Wow, gorgeous.
Gorgeous day.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you all are getting out in nature and surrounding yourself with beauty. Like how beautiful.
I was gonna say, every day is gorgeous when you can get outside and exercise with a partner, enjoy nature.
Yes, it's
Beautiful.
perfect. Okay, so I'm going once again, bring this camera up so you can see the beauty behind us. We're gonna come up now and we're gonna talk to you guys for a couple of moments because that's what Brian loves to do. When I throw him on the spot and he has no idea what we're gonna talk about, he loves that. Okay, so I want to show you what I'm wearing on my wrist. Okay, these are beautiful crystal, and I'm not trying to sell anything. Eventually we will, because we're building an online business together. We will be selling crystals and apparel and all that good stuff. But for now, we're not trying to sell you anything. We just want to educate all of you about what we've learned and what we love and our different perspectives. So we're not going to tell you exactly all the crystals. I mean, I know that Ashley said this was lapis, yep, the blue. And then I have rose quartz. So my rose quartz is unconditional love. So I feel like when I'm wearing it, not only am I giving out unconditional love, but I'm receiving it back. And the blue one is about the throat chakra. I have a lot of issues with my throat because of teaching so many years. I have damaged vocal cords from screaming. So the throat chakra is really good for healing any throat ailments that you have, but it's also very important for communication, to speak your mind, to not hold anything back. And I don't know, he's going to give his perspective, but I can tell you this much. I have crystals all over my house. I have some in my car. I wear crystals. I love crystals. I have amethyst everywhere, which is safety and protection. And I love that, and empowerment. So I highly recommend having crystals everywhere. What do you think?
I believe that if you believe in something, it gives it power, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I have my bracelets on
Here,
as well.
just show them up
And,
a little more. Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, kind of the same thing, you know. Imbibe yourself with the good and the positive, and at the same time, some of these are to keep out anything negative, right?
Right.
So, and I truly believe, you know, like I said, if you believe something has power, then it does.
Exactly.
It's your mind controlling every aspect of your body, your soul.
Yeah. I love that. And this one, we both have the same one. I'm not wearing it, but it's like from a Buddha store. So we believe we're very spiritual people. We're not very religious people, although we have been brought up with religion. That Buddha, I'm not saying we're Buddhists, because we're not. We're very open to any kind of spirituality. But what we love about the Buddhist culture is that it's free spirits. There's detachment, and what Brian was saying, let go of the negative, bring in the positive. What else about Buddha? Buddhism.
Yeah, not specifically about Buddha, but you know, it all has to do with the crystals and the auras and the vibrations of things that give you power and ward off anything that you don't want in your life.
Yeah, and it's true what you say. It's what you believe and what you tell yourself, you manifest. So with that, we're going to end with our manifestation. Okay, so one more time, we're going to bring our hands in prayer position. Bend your knees. We're going to close our eyes. And whatever it is, you could open your legs a little so you have more balance. Whatever it is that you placed your intention about, this time, one time only, you're going to breathe in as deep as you can, and you're going to manifest your intention into reality. Breathe it in, ask for it, believe it, and receive it. Brian's favorite.
That's my mantra.
Yes, his mantra. And then exhale out whatever negative thought or feeling that you're releasing. And that is it. Yes.
Yes.
Have a beautiful day. Don't forget, I am now on at 6 a.m., 6:30, 7, and 7:30. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to get tired of me.
Raise your energetic vibe with Lisa.
Yes. No, you won't get tired of me, because every time you watch me, it's going to be something new, something exciting that's not only going to transform your body to look better, but your mind and your soul to feel better. So catch me in the morning. Also, if you want more in-depth programs, go to transformwithlisachallenge.com. That's for now, and we'll be bringing you a lot more stuff in the future. Breathe in beautiful positive energy. Exhale out any negative. Thank you for coming.
All right.
Bye.